BTS's ARIRANG World Tour 2026 concert at MetLife Stadium, New York Day 2, became one of the most unforgettable nights for ARMY. Not only because of the spectacular performance performed by the 7 BTS members, but also because of an unexpected moment that made tens of thousands of viewers hold their breath simultaneously. Jungkook and Jimin suddenly jumped down from the main stage while the concert was in progress, triggering a brief panic in the security area and sending the entire stadium into a frenzy. The moment occurs when the concert enters its most festive part. The stadium lights were red, thousands of soldiers were singing along, and the energy inside MetLife Stadium was overwhelming. Jungkook and Jimin, known as 2 of BTS's most energetic performers, were interacting with fans on the front side of the stage. At first, no one expected what would happen next. Jungkook was seen running towards the end of the catwalk while waving to the fans. On the other hand, Jimin continued to invite the ARMY to sing along. Suddenly, both of them did something that was really not in the audience's predictions. Within seconds, Jungkook leapt down from the stage area toward the security line near the audience barricade. Jimin, who saw the action, immediately followed from a different side. The incident made the security officers who stood guard around the stage immediately move quickly. Some soldiers who were at the front claimed to have panicked because they thought there was an emergency. Many immediately stood up from their seats to see what was really happening. Cheers filled the stadium as fan cameras tried to capture the rare moment. But apparently there are no dangerous situations at all. Jungkook and Jimin actually deliberately went down to approach the fans who were in the front area. They walked along the security line while greeting the ARMY from a very close distance. The 2 idols smiled broadly and seemed to enjoy the reaction of the fans who really didn't expect to see them just a few meters in front of the eyes. Although it only lasted a few minutes, the spontaneous action was successful in making the entire stadium uproar. Security guards were seen keeping an eye on Jungkook and Jimin's every move. Some concert staff even appeared to be communicating over the radio to ensure the situation remained under control. Fortunately, the entire ARMY showed a very orderly attitude, so that the moment went safely. Many fans then shared videos from various angles on social media. In a short time, the piece of video immediately went viral and became one of the most talked about topics by the ARMY around the world. My heart almost stopped when I saw Jungkook jump off the stage. I think something happened. It turned out that they just wanted to get closer to the ARMY. Jimin and Jungkook are completely unpredictable. Such comments flooded various social media platforms just minutes after the concert. For the ARMY who were present directly at the stadium, the moment felt very special. Not all concerts give fans the opportunity to see their idols from such a close distance. Even some fans admitted to crying because they did not expect Jungkook and Jimin would come to an area so close to them. Jungkook himself seemed to enjoy the atmosphere that night. The golden magne kept running to different sides of the stage throughout the concert. His energy seemed to never run out. Every time a giant screen showed his face, the cheers of the audience instantly echoed throughout the stadium. Meanwhile, Jimin showed his special charm. With a warm smile and sweet interaction to the fans, he managed to make the atmosphere even more emotional. Not a few ARMY who claimed to feel touched to see how Jimin tried to greet as many fans as possible in attendance. BTS's closeness with ARMY has been one of the reasons why their relationship has been so strong for so many years. Since their debut until now, the members have always tried to show their gratitude to the fans in various ways. The concert on New York Day 2 is the latest proof of how BTS continues to maintain such a special relationship. Interestingly, after returning to the stage, Jungkook and Jimin were seen laughing together. Their expressions showed that the spontaneous action was really done because they wanted to create unforgettable memories with the ARMY. Other BTS members also seemed to smile at the behavior of the 2 friends. The stadium cameras captured the reactions of Jin, RM, V, J-Hope, and Suga, who were seen enjoying the funny moment. Throughout the night, the atmosphere of the concert was indeed filled with various surprises. BTS performed a number of their hit songs with magnificent arrangements. Spectacular stage performances combined with world-class concert productions kept tens of thousands of spectators cheering non-stop. But among all the incredible performances, The action of Jungkook and Jimin jumping off the stage remains one of the most talked about moments. Many fans cited the incident as proof that the two BTS members have incredible courage and spontaneity. They not only appear as world-class singers and dancers, but also as figures who really want to share their happiness with their fans. MetLife Stadium that night was filled with a sea of ARMY who came from various countries. Many fans have traveled long distances just to watch BTS live. That's why small moments like the spontaneous interaction of Jungkook and Jimin means so much to them. As time went on, videos of the incident continued to spread widely on the internet. Some trailers have even been watched millions of times in just a short time. ARMY, who could not be present directly at the stadium, also felt the excitement through the footage shared by the fans. Despite a brief panic in the security area, it all ended with smiles and laughter. No incidents occurred, and the concert went smoothly to the end. Instead, it became one of the most cherished memories of New York Day 2. For Jungkook and Jimin, maybe it was just a spontaneous act to get closer to the fans. But for the ARMY, it was a moment that will continue to be remembered for many years. A night when two of the world's biggest stars were willing to leave the safety zone on stage to greet their fans more closely. When the stadium lights finally went out and the concert ended, one thing became clear. New York Day 2 isn't just about music, grandiose choreography, or spectacular stage effects. That night will always be remembered for Jungkook and Jimin's courage, spontaneity, and affection for the ARMY. And as many fans have already predicted, the video of the moment is likely to continue to circulate and be talked about for a very long time. Because behind the brief panic that had occurred, there is one of the warmest and most moving stories from BTS ARIRANG World Tour 2026 in New York. The moment attracted more attention because it happened at a time when the concert was reaching the peak of audience enthusiasm. Many soldiers admitted that they could not focus on the song being performed because all their attention was immediately directed to Jungkook and Jimin, who were suddenly outside the main stage area. In various videos circulating, it is clear that the audience screams louder when they realize that the two BTS members are so close to them. Some fans were even seen closing their mouths in disbelief at what was happening. Some are crying, some are jumping for joy, and some are just glued while recording the moment with trembling hands. This spontaneous reaction of the fans shows how much influence BTS has on ARMY around the world. Jungkook is known as a figure who often gives surprises on stage. Over the years, he surprised fans many times with spontaneous actions that were never on the list of predictions. But for many of the ARMY, the events of New York Day 2 felt different because of the enormous scale of the concert and the tight security system. MetLife Stadium itself is one of the largest stadiums in the United States. With a capacity of tens of thousands of spectators, each artist's movement has usually been arranged in detail to maintain the safety of all parties. That's why when Jungkook and Jimin got off the stage, many people immediately assumed that it was something completely unplanned. Nevertheless, the professionalism of BTS's security team deserves praise. In various video recordings, security officers are seen keeping calm and moving quickly around the two members without interrupting their interaction with fans. A situation that had seemed tense turned into a very pleasant moment thanks to the good coordination between the concert staff and the fans. The ARMY itself showed a remarkable attitude. There is no great impulse or harmful action. Most fans chose to stay where they were while enjoying the rare opportunity to see Jungkook and Jimin up close. The orderly attitude received a lot of praise from fellow fans on social media.